Good afternoon. My name is Matthew Getson. Today I will be presenting my persuasive speech on roles of transgender athletes in professional sports. Um, if you're familiar with WNBA's Brittany Griner's transition from female to transgender, maybe you'll know what I mean when you're seeing like different things. Females are actually becoming male in sport where there are females only. Why am I telling you this? It's because I want people who are thinking that roles of transgender athletes in professional sports is going to be a problem one day. There is a fact that transgender population is up and coming in America, living and working, like normal lives. But athletes, male and female, who trains their mind and body all year round to be excellent at the sport that they have clear, passionate feelings for. But say there's a male who decides to get the procedure done and wants to continue playing the sport. That is where I see a problem of unfairness and maybe just a tad bit disturbing for me as a former athlete myself. Them being able to play with females because I believe transgender should not be able to play with their once opposite gender. Why does this matter to me? Why does this matter, period? Because sports is everything to most people, maybe to everybody. Some kind of sport is important to you. You love it because of a player or any reason. It could be anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you guys love a sport where you look up to a person or they could be your hero. So I feel like this is important because because sports is everything to people in America, and there are plenty of ethics behind sports and the athletes. When I mean ethics, I mean like things that kind of protect them without say. Like what's right, what's good, what's morally right, what's morally wrong, things like that. Actions can tell. So, also, the problem that I see is there will be transgender male to female athletes playing with women who didn't get the procedure done, so they don't have the certain capabilities or the thinking that the transgender athlete will have. Because I feel like once you learn something, if there's not surgery on your brain, you never forget it, and you can use it whenever until you're dead. Everything that's in your brain is memorized. Anything that you memorize will always be there, such as technique in running, how to lift certain weights, muscle memory. You can rebuild that. Things that most male athletes would probably have an advantage over female athletes. If you get what I'm saying, everything is upstairs, so they're not doing any procedures on your brain, but more so your body, and that's it. That's why I'm saying it's unfair, because the transgender athlete is still able to think for themselves and think how they want to think and remember exactly what they want to remember, so they can be good at something that somebody else isn't good at. It's like taking advantage of something. It's like manipulation almost. You know what I mean? Why should we care? I feel like we should care about this because think about the topic in sport ethic mind frame while thinking consequentialistically. It's like it's what's good, kind of like the outcome. I feel like the outcome it's not good. Soon there will be more articles, more stories, more things on social media that shows transgender athletes taking over women's sports to the point where women don't want to do sports anymore. They're not motivated to do the things that they want to do anymore. They won't feel like they have anything for themselves, or they won't feel equal anymore. I feel like that those things could happen. Thinking deontology, basically what's right. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not right, but at the same time, that's just me thinking. But for everyone, I think it could be right for them and for business, because you don't want to make it seem like you're discriminating against transgender athletes, but at the same time, you want to make sure that everyone's safe and everything is fair. You know what I mean? Which moves us to like virtual theory, where I'm using the Aristotle approach and using moral values. So virtual theory, I don't think it's morally right at all, because the girls won't have their shine. They'll be sharing spotlight with males once again. Like, I'm pretty sure they want to kind of spread the rings and have something for themselves. You know. But let's move on. Now, I have thought of a solution. Heavily, though, I have thought of this solution quite heavily to solve this issue, too soon, and a solution I've heavily thought of to help solve this soon and could be issue is that the transgender athlete, once they're fully recovered, I think they should redo their combine testing, which tests their speed, strength, jumping, flexibility, condition, all around health, and drug testing. Results will be recorded, results will be recorded compared to their last results from any combine testing, and compared to other top athletes within the sport, to be sure that there's not this all of a sudden spike in their speed, and they're doing track, or there's no all of a sudden a bump in their strength, and they're the center for what do you call it, basketball. No, so yeah, that's kind of my solutions. This solution, when this solution takes place, this could make the sport balance and maybe change for years to come. And this will benefit the audience by seeing great competition in sports with necessary balance it may need. Now, as my supporters, this is what you could do to help. Utilize social media and do some more research on the topic, and see the proof, and see some of the cries of the other sports watchers, sport fans. They're trying to help their heroes. That they just want them to be, they want them to have fair journeys. Some people might have kids. That's in these professional sports. They just want them to have the competition and the fair journey that they worked so hard for all their life. So if you're a true fan of any sport, I'm pretty sure you'd like to see your own kind out there one day. So but not in this game. I know it's gonna be pretty hard. But my name is Matthew Getson, and we spoke about my persuasive speech, which is roles of transgender athletes in professional sports, and how I feel like we should speak up and understand how unfair this could and will be, and how I believe transgender athletes should not be able to play their once opposite gender. And thank you, and have a nice night.